Hey, how are you? Welcome back to Whoa, That's Weird. Today we'll be trying Nepalese mad honey. I've heard it called psychedelic honey in the past, but it turns out it's not so much psychedelic like shrooms, but it is indeed psychoactive. And you shouldn't really do more than 2 teaspoons at a time, or else you could become paralyzed from the waist down.
Whoa, whoa, that's weird.
Okay, I'm heading to meet someone who says they have mad honey. Looks like he's right down here. Hello. I'm good. How are you?
All good.
It's nice to meet you.
Namaste.
Ah, namaste.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll try a little. Thank you. It's good. It's got a little bit of like a spicy aftertaste.
Yeah, and it gets a little bit of the throat also.
Yeah, so what's the history behind mad honey?
There is a Gurung tribe, and this is also known as the last honey hunter, because most of them are in Kathmandu, some in the foreign country.
Yeah.
Just because of that, there is few people to collect that honey.
Okay.
So it is so rare now.
Whether honey is normal or psychoactive in Nepal depends entirely on the altitude of the hives it's collected from.
There are 2 types. One is that is from the lower altitude one. This is the lower altitude one. This one is from the higher altitude one. This one is collected from the 3,100 to 200 meter like that. The one that Mexico high goes up to 4,200 meter. So the flower that grows in the lower region is totally different than the flower that grows in the higher altitude one. The higher altitude wild honey that has got more nectar from the wild toxic bees, toxic flower like that. So mixture of 65% rhododendron flower and 35 from the wild flower that makes it a high.
Do people like to do it to relax or to party or?
Its effect is, I would say it's in between marijuana and mushroom.
Okay, yeah.
Because it makes you go high also, so it is kind of same to mushroom, marijuana. And it hits in your side also,
Yeah.
so it is kind of same to mushroom also, so it's in between.
I would just be looking to pick up enough for like 4 people to try once. So
Actually, the minimum size we sell here is 300 grams.
okay.
All of this.
We've been in the country for like a couple hours. The mad honey has been secured.
The maximum limit for this honey is 1 teaspoon, and there is almost 24-25 teaspoon in 1 small jar.
Okay.
So you can get high up to 4 times 5 times for 4-5 people like that.
Okay. Now
And it is legal in whole world, so you can carry it in luggage, and you can take it back to your home. So no problem in costume also.
have you noticed that like mad honey has recently become more popular with foreigners who come to visit?
Actually, thank you to Yes Theory, thank you to Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
the podcast guy.
Yeah.
And thank you Vice TV, because Vice TV are the first to make the video. So thank you to Vice TV.
Yes.
And thank you to you.
Is there a worry that trying to find more of the mad honey, they will hurt the bees' habitat or something like that?
Somehow, yes. Well, actually, there are few places from where the army, they have banned to collect the honey from some places like from Manaslu. It's prohibited, restricted to collect that honey. But other place, yeah, that's for conservation.
Now, I have heard that like you shouldn't do too much because it could be, if you do way too much, you could like maybe be paralyzed
Actually, I won't say paralyzed, but
temporarily.
temporarily.
Yeah.
For sure. If
Yeah.
you do more than 2.5 spoon, teaspoon, 2.5 teaspoon or more than 2 spoon, you might get hospitalized. So.
Okay, so don't mix up the teaspoons with the
Maximum
tablespoons.
limit for this one is 1.5 teaspoon. At first, you better start with 1 teaspoon.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't make you go high, or you didn't feel anything from 1 teaspoon, then you add half teaspoon
Yes.
after 1.5 hour or 2 hours like that.
Okay.
Because it starts showing its effect after 1 hour, 30 minutes like that.
Now, say if you took like 5 tablespoons,
Oh.
there's a chance your legs might not move.
I don't think you will wake up after that.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
We're gonna go easy.
and not for children below 15, not for pregnant women. So.
All right. Well, yeah, I don't think we have any children or pregnant women on this trip, so I think we're good.
Thank you very much.
If you come to Kathmandu and have a sweet tooth, come to Himalayan Honey Supplies.
This place for best honey in Nepal.
Yeah, for sure. You know when he was saying, hey, the recommended dose is 1.5 teaspoons? Wasn't like that small sample he gave me, wasn't that around like, that was at least 1 teaspoon. Teaspoons are pretty small. Maybe he means tablespoons. I don't know. Now my plan here is to do 2 teaspoons, head down to the pool, enjoy the dusk. Is it dusk now? Yeah, just enjoy the rest of the night. I don't plan on going out because apparently it's tough to move when you're on this stuff. Some people who have done it said they've been glued to their bed. Other people said it put them on their ass. So I'm gonna go easy. 2 teaspoons. Just make sure I don't go in the pool after this. I feel like it's gonna be like when Will Ferrell gets hit with horse tranks in Old School and falls in the pool and then has to be dragged out. Don't let me go in the pool. Yeah, at first it tastes like honey and then it's got like a spicy kick. Like my tongue and the back of my throat are tingling now. This stuff I bought here, it was like the last of the guy's stash because they usually harvest late April, early May. And right now it's early April. So this is the last of his stash from last year. I did get one guy in the DM saying he took a little too much and couldn't walk for a week. That would be a serious problem, but is this a teaspoon? It's making me cough like I just took a hit of weed. This is definitely a teaspoon. I took 2 of them. I think I can handle it. I'm gonna head outside. I'll get back to you in like a half hour. Not feeling anything pronounced, but I'm definitely feeling just slightly more relaxed.
Yeah.
Like more relaxed than I would if I was taking CBD, but not like I just took a big bong rip. But hey, it's only been like 10, 15 minutes, so
Yeah.
I'll see you in a half hour.
It's a little spicy.
Yeah, it definitely has a spice. Okay, I am 2 teaspoons deep. Took that about an hour ago. Not feeling a lot, but I think I'm gonna re-up with just 1 more. I got this goat cheese mushroom masala. Is that what he called it? It looks like just like a goat cheese mushroom deep fried ball, which sounds incredible. So 1 more teaspoon, just gonna drizzle that on. Our waiter probably thinks I'm a psychopath, but no, that looks like a solid amount. I mean, goat cheese and honey go great together. The honey was a great touch. I think that's the best thing I've had in Nepal so far.
Yeah.
Okay. After that spoonful, I'm gonna take a break for a full hour because I don't want to end up in the honey hole. Unless you guys want to carry me up to my room. The honey does pair incredibly with this though. Feel free to dig in, boys. Okay, so I'm like an hour and a half in. I just started to feel some tingling sensation, like start at my chest and go up to my head. It feels good, but I've heard other reports of people saying like, yeah, you get this really warm feeling, you feel all like warm and fuzzy. I feel like my body just hit a menthol cigarette. Like imagine the menthol feeling you feel in your throat, but I'm just feeling that throughout my chest, up into my forehead. It's nice, but it's not a warm feeling. It's kind of like a chill. May you serve what? Yeah, sure. Serve it up. Do you ever serve these with honey? Or it's more, you usually serve them with Tamarind. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that feeling is here to stay. It wasn't just like a one wave. It's just here now. Ooh, it's moving down to my legs. Yeah, now I'm feeling it. Thighs up. Yeah, I can feel it in my ass right now. Like in my ass, it's like moved into my ass cheeks. Have you ever tried mad honey?
That I think you are telling about that killing the honeybee on the hill, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Because it's too dangerous and risky, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I'm not talking about harvesting it yourself, but just if you had tried any of the honey from those hives. I hear it packs a punch.
No, I have just been for the picking the rhododendron.
Oh, yes.
For that, but not for that mad honey.
All right, cool. Well, all the food was delicious. Shout out the Yak and Yeti Hotel. If you're in Kathmandu, come by.
Please welcome to our hotel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When I stood up, I got a rush. That was like I've been seated for an hour. Standing up, that was a rush. It was like this feeling I had been feeling, but times two. I do still have like a cough from the honey. How you have like a lingering weed cough, I have a lingering honey cough. All right, should we go up to the room? Yeah, I'm feeling it all over right now. It's kind of like your body just like taking icy hot because it started off icy, now it's starting to turn a little hot.
You're gonna get sweaty.
No, I mean, if I start to sweat, that's concerning. Oh, wow. Now that is a sensation. Holy smokes. That is like, wow. Every time I sit down and stand up, that just rushes through my entire body. It's literally like you just took a shower in icy hot. Every time I stand up. After this, I don't even want to lie down wherever. Oh my God, I gotta get up to my room. That was, whew. Dude, this shit is wavy. Oh my God. Oh, I feel it in my balls now. Now it just feels like I put a bunch of gold bond on my balls. And this is from eating honey? Are you shitting me? Holy shit. All right, I don't even know where the card is. Yeah, I gotta wait for the card. At this point, it was getting tough to even stand up. Oh my God, I need to lie down. Michael? Yo, do you have the key?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it really hard right now.
It's like making you want to go into your bed.
I need to lie down. Yeah, I'm like so lightheaded.
Here, I'll take your shit in.
It's actually like hard to see. Oh.
Does it feel good?
Yeah, but if I was out somewhere like not in my hotel room, I would be super nervous.
Yeah. Losing your ability to.
Yeah, it's like harder to see, hear, walk.
It's freaky.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Every time I stand up, I just get this crazy rush through my whole body and almost pass out. Oh God, who could be calling me? Hello? Yes. No. We did not have any of that. We did not have a French onion soup. We did not have fettuccine. And we did not have a Gurkha beer. We had an Everest beer, and then we had 2 draft beers. That's what we drank, and then we also had some food, but French onion soup? No. No, it's fine. Thank you. That guy just called me up to see if I had fettuccine and French onion soup at the restaurant tonight. That wasn't even on the menu. I literally only saw our Indian food. I got someone down in the fucking lobby being like, this guy's on Mad Honey, and his rooms, he heard me saying I'm in 654. Now he's running up fucking French onion soups and fettuccines on my room, and he knows I can't do shit about it. I'm feeling better now, and I think if I can just chill like this for a few hours, but if I was like out in public and that hit me, it would not be fun. But believe the hype, it's definitely real. I didn't buy any fake stuff. It's like a crazy head rush. Let's see if it still happens. It's like a crazy blood flow thing. Yep. Oh. Holy shit. Yeah, that is so intense when I stand up. Whew. I need some downtime. Do we get cable? Do we?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I gotta check.
All right. Cut the camera. Check back in an hour.
You okay?
I was not okay. When I got up to go to the bathroom, I fell on the floor, where I proceeded to blow chunks for hours. I asked Michelangelo to check Google and see if there were any antidotes for mad honey poisoning, but he didn't find much.
You want this pillow? Yeah. Here. Try to lift her.
The pillow definitely helped though, and after I got as much honey out of my system as possible, I was finally able to fall asleep. Folks, never do more than 2 teaspoons of the mad honey. Last night was brutal. It kind of reminded me of my first time doing dip. Very first time I packed a lip, I was on a field trip in high school to Toronto, and I was on the floor of the hotel room puking for a solid 5 hours, and that's exactly what happened last night.
I can confirm that it was a pretty rough night. Never before have I seen such an endless stream of vomit. As the documentarian of the trip, I do apologize for not getting more footage of that. You saw all that I filmed. I just felt that in the moment, there were more pressing issues, like the survival of Donnie.
I think I'm back to normal, but I still get these like tingly sensations throughout my body. Kind of like numbing tingly sensations. Like when I stretched this morning, it felt like the muscles didn't, like it felt like I stretched them and then the muscles didn't form back into place. I don't know what I'm saying. But that was brutal. If you do try some, do 1 teaspoon, wait over an hour. Then maybe do 2, but never do 3. You know that feeling when your leg falls asleep or your hand falls asleep? I'm just getting waves of that everywhere. It was cleansing though. It's now been a full like 15 hours since I took the mad honey and I'm still getting random spasms. I looked up the history of it. So Mithridates was some sort of Greek general that the Romans were fighting. And Mithridates and his army were retreating from the Romans, but they left out a bunch of pots of mad honey. All the Romans ate the honey, pretty much became paralyzed. They all just passed out on the ground, and then they came back, murdered them all. Quite literally a honey trap. And I tell you what, after trying that, that story checks out, because I would not be able to defend myself in the slightest last night. My biggest gripe with the whole experience is that I have always heard people call it hallucinogenic honey, psychedelic honey. It is not hallucinogenic or psychedelic in the slightest. I mean, you might trip, but you're not gonna be tripping balls. You just might literally trip because your body does not work on that shit. If you want that, just put some shrooms in a jar of honey and wait a few days, and yeah, that will be psychedelic honey. This is the guy who hooked it up with the honey.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I think I had a little too much last night.
How much?
Well, first I just had 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
Yeah, but then after an hour, I had 1 more.
In total 3.
in total 3.
Just in like 2 hours like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how was the effect?
It was.
That's overdose, bro.
Yeah. I overdosed, but it was a worthwhile experience. So, thanks for the hookup.
Whoa, that's weird. Really fucking weird. Holy fucking shit.